In this video, we'll be looking at how to resize an image to save for web in Affinity. So before starting the video, first of all, if you need the image files that we will be working on in this video, in order to follow up with this tutorial, please find the link for the image file in the description. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified with helpful tips and tricks related to Affinity whenever we post one. So now, without any further ado, let's get started. So first of all, before saving the image for the web, why should we save an image for the web? So when we navigate or open a web page, or when a visitor visits to your site, then normally we often face with an issue that the image is loading really slowly. That's because of the image file size, and although Affinity does not offer a dedicated save for web feature, unlike other professional editing programs out there, Affinity has an export box which we can tweak further inside of its settings to save an image for the web. So now let's see how to save this particular image for the web. So for that, I'll navigate up to top right corner and click on this icon and make sure that JPEG is selected in this option because we are exporting our image, and image are best suitable to be exported in JPEG format because of a lot of different color information. So after that, I'll click on advanced button right here, and now you can see that a new export box has been opened. So we can also open this export box by navigating to the file menu at the top and then navigating below and selecting export. And right here you can see that we have an option called export, and we can also open this export box by clicking on that export option. Now first of all, make sure that on the left you are selecting the right format. So I'll select JPEG best quality, and now if you look or observe on the right, Affinity has automatically calculated the estimated file size for our image, which is the best file size right now. However, if we intend to save in this particular file size, then we'll have a problem when loading images inside of a web page or web app. So due to this reason, in order to save for the web, we must adjust the quality of this particular image and adjust our file size so that the image will load faster inside of any web page or web apps. So I'll click on this particular drop down icon and then I'll decrease the value all the way to the left. And if you observe below to estimated file size property, then Affinity is calculating the file size, and right now it has calculated our file size to be 1 MB. So one thing to notice here is, since JPEG file formats follow lossy algorithm, that is, there will always be a trade-off between quality and file size. So for example, if the quality is very low of an image in JPEG file format, then the estimated file size will also be low. And if the quality is very high, then the estimated file size will also be high. As you can see here right now, when our quality was 100, then the estimated file size was also a very large amount. And now as we are decreasing the quality, the estimated file size is also decreasing. So now I'll simply click on this slider and drag it all the way to the left like so. And let me drag it all the way to the left. First of all, let me set the value to a very minimum of, let's say, somewhere to 1 right now, or okay, 2 right now. So after setting the value to 2, you can see that most of the quality of the image that were at the front has already been lost. So we need to find a sweet spot or sweet spot value in the quality in order to retain all the information and details that were available in our JPEG image. So I'll increase the quality and find the sweet spot. So let me increase it like so. Let me decrease it a bit. So first of all, let me increase it all the way to the right and see our normal quality of the image. So as you can see, the quality of the image at the forefront of the image is like so. So let me decrease the quality again now by clicking and dragging it all the way to the left like so. And let me drag it all the way to the left. And we want to find that sweet spot. So now you can see that when our quality value is below 10, then it is slowly starting to lose the details of the grass, So I think 9 is a perfect fit for now. And now you can see below that our estimated file size has been adjusted to 494.3 KB. So now this image could be easily used inside of our web page and web apps so that the image will load faster. So now I'll export it by clicking on export, and then I'll select image folder right here and then click on save, and then I'll click on replace to replace the existing image inside of the image folder. So in this way you can export any of your image that has a huge amount of file size in Affinity for web. So if you find this video helpful, please click on the like button, and for more tips and tricks related to Affinity, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching this video, and see you on the next video.